strength training for triathletes. The first is the dry land swimming. Here, the hand is kept straight in the swimming posture, and you take the hands at right angles, elbow making a straight line across the water, and getting your elbow as close to your body as possible and finishing close to your body. That's what we need to aim for. If you see, it's the lats that are engaged and not the shoulder muscles. So you're engaging the lat muscles, the big muscle groups for your swimming, and you're pushing the water back. The second one is again dry land swimming, simulating the breaststroke. Again, is trying to push the water back and then finishing the stroke. Again, this is engaging the lats, and that's the catch position. The catch and pull, the catch and pull. So you have to make sure that you have this catch. Your elbow bends at right angles. Try to maintain a constant head position. Second one is the chest flies. Make sure one foot is forward, the other is at the back, and you bring your hands closer. The other is the chest press. You can also do tricep with both the hands. If you feel it's lighter, you can do it with one hand, single hand tricep pull using the resistance band. Now is the bicep curl. Make sure that there is proper tension and elbows are close to your body, and what moves is your lower arm and not the elbow. You should not move your body forward and back. Keep your head, body still. Maintain a straight posture. Hands close together, and just move your forearms up and down. Focus and breathe while you're doing this exercise. This is the forearm pull. Focus is on the forearms. Again, the arms should be close to your body. Now we're going to do the shoulder flies. Make sure that the resistance band is of equal length, and you fly it across. Don't take it too high above your head. Just make sure that it's parallel to the ground. Second variation is the shoulder pulls. To increase the tension, you can use both the legs. Make sure your arms are straight and not bent. The form is very important in this. Don't take your arms too high or move your body. Keep it parallel to the ground and stop at your shoulder level. Moving on to the next is the squat. So you can use the resistance band to squat, keeping your back as straight as possible, not bending your back. Make sure your knees do not go in front of your toes. This is the shoulder press. Now we are going to simulate the cycling using the resistance band. Posture is straight and make sure that your forefoot is touching the ground and making circles. Make sure your glutes are activated and you're using your hip flexors, your glutes, your quads for the cycling posture. Make sure that you're straight and not inclined. The form is very important here. Here we're talking of the form. You can use support if you want to, but make sure that you're running, your form is not compromised and you're focusing on the right muscle groups. Now we're going to do the reverse cycling. Again, make sure that your forefoot is touching the ground and lifting it up. And that's very important. You can use again support. You can use your hand for support to make sure that your form is not compromised and you are doing it with the proper cycling form. You can count your reps. Start with 15 to 20 reps and slowly increase it to 60 reps. This is very good in improving your cycling strength. Make sure you're not cutting short the cycle and you're raising your legs up in a smooth manner. Second one is working on your abductors. You start at an angle that crosses the resting leg and take it as wide as possible. Again, make sure that your form is right. You're not bending your upper body. You can take support if required. So this works on your obliques and your abductors. Now straight leg swings. Again, focusing on contracting your glutes, tightening them as you take it back. Make sure your foot is pointing straight forward, the one that is resting. And focus on the right form. And take your leg as back as possible. Don't bend forward, as that is going to compromise on your form. Now we are going to do the hamstring curls. Make sure that when you are curling your leg back, your knee are in parallel to each other. And when you swing it forward, make sure it goes as forward as possible and as back as possible. When you pull back, make sure that your knees are in parallel. Here again, the form is very important. It helps to improve your running form. All these isolated leg workouts are important since they concentrate on one leg at a time, and it focuses on engaging your hamstring and glutes. This is very important to activate your glutes and hamstring when you're running. Again, maintaining the posture is very important. Keep your body as straight as possible. Now, we're going to work on the adductors. Again, you have to maintain the right body posture. Try to take your foot ahead of the resting leg and swing as far as back as possible. This is very important to strengthen your adductors, as they are the supporting muscle groups for your cycling as well as your running. Now we're going to do straight leg kicks. That's working on your quadriceps. This form of exercise is very important for your cycling as well as your running, and since it engages the hip flexors also, it is one of the most beneficial exercises. Much better than using weights or machines to do these exercises. These are calf raises, single leg calf raises, wide leg calf raises. The heels are closer together, and then you bring your toes closer together and do those heel raises, calf raises, as well as raising your calf as well as your heels. Now you're going to do a slow squat. This is a slow isometric squat. That really helps in strengthening your leg muscles. Again, you have to make sure that your glutes are engaged in this position. Hold on for a count of 30 seconds and then slowly raise it up with a count of 10. Make sure you're trying to sit as low as possible without bending too forward. You get the right posture. The right posture is very important. Now is the ab wheel exercise. Here you have to make sure that You're using your core to pull your body up. So try to go as parallel as possible to the ground, and then use your core to lift your body. It's a very good exercise to create balance and engage your core while cycling or running. Make sure that you're not bending your back, as this may cause injury. You have to push yourself forward. So here you push yourself forward and go as parallel to the ground, and then raise up using your core muscles. Thank you very much. Hope you liked this video.